morning. How's everybody doing? Thank you for being here. They prepared a script for me, but I'm not that kind of guy, right? Everything I say has a purpose. Everything I say has importance, has been thought out, has been planned methodically. The first thing that I want to say is I want to say thank you for our teammates that are not here today, that they are delivering the purple promise, because we deliver the purple promise. But that promise has been broken. We thought, we have intuition, there were things that we didn't know, but I think now unequivocally has been validated that that promise was broken. The actions of the corporation in the past 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks now, is a clear determination of the path that they had taken. You saw it here from you experts. You saw the banners that we have put in Wall Street. We're talking about billions of dollars in stock buyback. Think about the impact of that. Billions of dollars in stock buyback. So the teammates right now that are around the world, I want to thank them for being the professionals that they are, that regardless of the situation that we're in, they're still delivering the purple promise. The other one is to you. Some people have approached me and said, "Are you crazy?" No, I'm not. When I see this room, it tells me, it validates that I am not crazy. We have over 5,400 pilots right now. That means that we have over 5,500 different dynamics going on, more than 5,500 families. And still you have found time to come in here because I know you're telling me that you're invested in your future. And that's why you're here. So thank you for being here. 2.5 weeks in the job. It seems like 20 years, quite frankly, right? I have been concentrating in doing a business analysis on the organization. I've been concentrating in finding out what we need to do and how we capitalize in all our aspects in order for us to be ready for whatever the decision from the enemy is going to be. We have engaged in numerous things already. There has been a lot of changes in 2.5 weeks, and there's more coming. One of them that I really like is the engagement from our Vice Chair, First Officer Connor Wilm, in helping and assisting in conjunction with other FedEx pilots at the capacity that we can, helping the people that 3 weeks ago lost their jobs in our system, specifically the pro instructors and the people that work in the schoolhouse, as we call it, right? So, working these 2.5 weeks, it has been an eye-opener for me in the sense that I've been able to engage with all the staff members at different levels, right? I have talked to them, I have sat in the offices, I have closed the door, and I have very frank conversations. And I got to tell you, I am impressed, number one, with their dedication, number two, with their willingness to be able to help us, to help you get where we need to go. So our staff is ready. So when you see them, whether you come to the office or simply a phone call, I will ask you to say thank you to them because they're doing a tremendous job right now. In that business analysis, we're making changes, right? We're upgrading our grievance system. That is going to be a tremendous help when we come back to the table in negotiations. We also are helping our committees. We're committee heavy. We have over 30 committees. That includes, imagine this, right? Chair, vice, volunteers. Tremendous amount of talent. They're working really hard. And they're getting it done. So we're going to implement some systems in order to alleviate that and start working smarter, not harder. It's a simple concept. It's a simple business concept. So we're going to give it some tools to alleviate them. Not only that, think about it. Manpower, right? We're just looking for efficiencies inside. What I have done is challenge the norm. Our situation is not normal. Let's face it. Let's accept it. And let's move forward. So by challenging the norm, we're going to be able to capitalize on areas that is going to be for benefit for us. So I'm going to challenge you to change your norm because our situation is not normal. It is time for us, and I mean this, it is time for the FedEx pilots to decide that now is the time. We cannot wait any longer for the company to decide when is going to be the time. And that's going to take an entire team effort. It's going to take all of us to pull it off. We, at whatever level, whether it's the executive level, the MEC level, the negotiating committee level, we can have a dream team. But if we don't have your support, if we don't pull it together, we're not going to be able to deliver what you need. We're not going to be able to deliver what you want. We're not going to be able to deliver what you desire. It's a very simple mathematical equation to me. You have heard that we're doing things differently, that we're not doing the normal. We're going after different audiences. A lot of people don't know what's going on at Federal Express. They simply don't know. So we go into all the stakeholders, whether they're investors, whether they're other CEOs, whether it's some type of joint ventures that they have with Federal Express, whether they're customers. We are reaching out to them in different ways for them to understand that there is a labor issue at Federal Express. That is challenging the norm. And that's one of the things that we've been doing. We also, you heard it here, we're engaging in the social media. I think there's no secret that the world moves by social media. So it's a very simple, again, it's a very simple variable in a mathematical equation that we have to capitalize on. So we need to start taking a different direction. All of us take that different direction. You heard it many times. The fact that we had 10 applicants that applied for the negotiating committee chair tells me the level of engagement. But you know something and I always said this, I've been here almost 28 years. And the people that know me, for 28 years, I've been saying the same thing. The amount of talent in this company is so impressive that I'm humble to be part of the group. I truly am. We went through a long interview process. Before the interview process, at the MEC level, we worked to get ready for yesterday. It was a long day because we wanted to make sure that we selected the right MEC chair for the right situation right now. It's the right asset at the right time for the right reasons. 10 applicants, all highly qualified, very impressive, humbled by it. It was not an easy decision, and I am thrilled, and you already heard it, you already read it, you already seen it, that we actually, by unanimous decision, once again, we elected a new negotiating committee chairman, Captain John Gustafson. These are changes that are occurring. There's many changes that are occurring, and they're occurring fast. I need you to be engaged through all the communication channels of the union, so you will be up to speed of what is going on. Because I'm not going to stop. Challenging the norm is something that you cannot stop. It's a continuous process. So I'm asking you today to be involved. And it's not that you have to be in a committee unless you want to. It's not that you have to be in a chair, a vice chair. Start very simple. Be engaged in positive conversations among us. A lot of people have said, well, nobody told me that the chair was going to go to AOC. I did that on purpose. I told you at the beginning, every action I take is methodically thought about and executed. I wanted to see by myself, in a natural state, how are the hop turns? How are you feeling? What's the dynamics? Because I got over 5,500 dynamics that we have to create a synergy to be able to move forward. I didn't want to taint the well. I just showed up with Connor Williams, you vice, with Don Lopke, you secretary treasurer. I did it in the AM, I did it in the PM. Yesterday was the first time that it was announced for obvious reasons. I wanted to see, do we have the synergy? Do we have the engagement? Let's start at a level that you feel comfortable with. And from there, let's just increase that engagement. Be informed. There's a lot of communications that are coming forward. When you go to work, deliver the Purple Promise, because FedEx pilots, we deliver.